Welcome to another episode of the History Hyenas. I'm Distefano, a.k.a. Chrissy 50s hair. With me, as always, Yannis Pappas, a.k.a. Yanni has a cold.
And I have a cold because I was at Disney and I was around a lot of four-legged creatures and animals and Americans. And the extra H in hyenas that you pronounce, as the great Ari Shaffir said, is for homos.
It's what it is.
Yeah, so when you hear hyenas, there's an H in there that's because of homos.
And if Ari ever says that to my face, it's going to stand for Hitler. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's just kidding.
I'm just kidding. It's just a jokey wokey.
Because he would not be able to hide.
No.
You could not put on a costume. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't blend in. The kid just can't blend in.
No, Ari Shaffir looks
His face is a Star of David.
I was going to say, Ari Shaffir looks so Jewish, it's actually funny.
Yeah.
Like when I see him, I just start to laugh.
I just see him and I ask for a loan.
Yeah, it's what it is.
I can't help it. His face just goes, hey, do you want a loan?
Yeah, he's got a loan. And today we're going to be talking about Walt Disney.
Who was not a Jew and was successful, so it can happen. It's possible.
It can happen.
It's possible.
But he did allegedly not like Jews, and we're going to get to that. Because before we do any of that, I just want to say that I haven't seen you since the Washington, D.C. episode. I haven't seen you in a month, and it started to feel like 2023 again. And I didn't like it.
2023 was last 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2020. It started to feel like 2021 and 2024.
Yeah, but we talked a lot. I texted you the whole time.
Text messages.
I texted you all the time.
You did.
Yeah, I kept in touch.
Yes.
You were fine. Yeah, and you just texted me once. You said, "Cuz I can't wait for it to be summer so we can stroll every day."
Cuz I want to.
And I knew when you said that you were just not feeling good wherever you were.
Cuz I
felt trapped somewhere.
I felt trapped, and I'm proud to say I bought a home in Bedford, New York.
Is it bought?
And it's bought, cuz I just bought. I just put in an offer. I saw it on Zillow, and I said, send the offer.
Send the offer in.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm pretty convinced that the American economy is the way that it is because of Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think everyone's experiencing recession because they spend all their money
on
Disney.
Cuz, let me tell you something. Did you go, are your daughters old enough to go to the Bippity Boppity Boutique?
I don't know about that, but what I do know is there was a bunch of people down there who apparently bought one ticket to get in. And if they ticketed by weight, it was the equivalent of 4 tickets.
What it is.
Yeah, I mean, there are some big people down there.
There's some fatty boom baddies down there. I mean, cuz it's like Ozempic didn't hit Orlando yet.
It's crazy. Yeah, sometimes I was like, oh, it's shady out. And then I was just standing behind a person.
Yeah.
They can block the sun. They're like satellites out there.
Right.
I mean, some big people.
There's some big fatties. And I mean, cuz if you want to see where it gets even fatter, combine Disney World and cruises and go on a Disney cruise.
Wow.
And holy smokes, I don't know how that ship stays above water.
Yeah. What I saw this last week was a little disturbing. It was a little traumatizing. I'm a little traumatized from it. It's EDMR worthy.
Yes.
It's traumatizing to see what this country is composed of.
Yeah.
The cult-like atmosphere at Disney World where everyone's wearing a Disney princess security, princess security.
You're sundowning again.
Yeah, you know the princess security shirt that the dads wear? I mean, it's funny the first time you see it. But then when you start seeing everyone wearing it, and then you see grown women wearing Minnie Mouse ears, you start going, this is a little culty. And then when you start seeing grown adults stand online to meet the characters who are really fucking undocumented Mexicans. By the way, there was none of those. Trump, I mean, all the kids were crying because they're gone.
They're out
Mickey Mouse was not coming to the table because they got catapulted over the wall.
That's what it is.
But when you see a grown adult standing online to meet a 21-year-old actor who's aspiring to make it in the business and starting out at Disney World, is getting paid $15 an hour, who's dressed as fucking Snow White, and a grown-up is standing there with a fucking autograph book.
Yep.
You go, these people got leaky roofs.
They got leaky roofs.
This woman's got a leak in her roof.
Yeah, I mean, and also, if you Google this, Jesse, just the adult Disney smile, I guarantee you they had little teeth and big gums.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. They're all like... Just big gums and little teeth. Do the adult Disney smile. Anytime I meet an adult who loves Disney, they got gums and teeth like this. I mean, look at this. That's what it is. They got little teeth and just big freaking gums. It's bad, dude.
It's bad. We met a woman. By the way, the food is atrocious.
It's truly bad.
I just need to get this out of my system because I had to pretend to be happy for fucking 5 days for my daughter, who half the time was just going, "I want to go home."
Because even the kids get stressed out.
Yeah,
the kids get stressed out.
It's stressful,
dude. Disney. We've been fed this lie that we need to go to Disney and take our families to Disney. It's not fun for anyone. It's only fun for Disney because they're taking all the money, making $36 million a day per park.
Yeah, it's crazy. They make something like 54, 60 something $billion a year.
Yeah.
I mean, they own everything. They own ESPN. They own Hulu. They own ABC.
I do have a special coming out February 21st.
Yeah,
it's called Disney Adults.
There's a good chance that you work for Disney and you don't know about it.
I do. Well, I actually do know about it.
You do know about it.
Yeah, and we're going to change Walt Disney World one day to Nate Bargatze World.
Yeah, Nateland.
Nateland.
Yeah, because that's what he's going for.
He's a Disney kid.
He's a Disney kid. It's just they own the same square footage. They own the same amount of land as the land area of San Francisco in Orlando.
Wow. And probably the only difference is Disney probably has more gays.
They probably got more gays, and who knows what's going on underground. They got a whole world underground. Magic Kingdom's actually built on the second level. Underground, there's a labyrinth, a goddamn who knows what.
Who knows what, cuz I'm telling you, when you said you were going to Disney and a month ago, and you said, I'm going on vacation. I said, no, you're not. That's not a vacation, cuz.
It's not.
You're going to work. You're going to do you came back, you have a cold. You're tired. I mean, you're still looking cute as a button, but I knew for a fact, because I told you to go in with a plan.
You notice too much what guys look like.
It's what it is.
Yeah, you pay attention to what a guy looks like.
Yeah, because
I've never looked at a guy and just been like, he looks cute, or I don't pay that much attention to guys. You pay close attention. You're a guy inspector.
Yes, I'm a guy inspector. I went to an art class a couple of weeks ago with Jazz, like where you drink wine and paint, and then they just told us we could freestyle paint, and I just began painting a man's head. I swear, I just started outlining just a guy's face.
I know those classes. Is that the one where you paint the wine glass, or?
Well, no, we actually painted. You actually painted like a portrait. They had us do one, and then we had some time, so that it's freestyle. But you get drinks and food. It was actually pretty nice.
You guys, that's so cute. Date night.
It's a paint and pour. It's
called.
Yeah,
you did that's a white night out.
It's a white night out.
You think there's ever been a black couple who say, "Let's go"? Yeah, man.
Yes, there has been. Well, what they've done is they've expanded it now because now they have what's called paint and puff, and that's for the blacks. Where you just paint a little bit and you smoke a little weed, but that's one's fun too, and I want to do that. And make absolutely no mistake, I sat next to Andrew Schultz at a Knicks game.
I was about to say,
on Saturday.
Painting thing?
No, I sat next to Andrew Schultz at a Knicks game, and of course the blacks were noticing him first. But make absolutely zero mistake, we do have more black fans than you know, because a lot of them would say what's up to Schultz and take a picture and slap their knee and all that. But then they would look at me and say, "You that motherfucker from History Hyenas."
Yeah.
So it's there.
Yeah.
So they were listening and they are watching.
Or did they go, "Wait a second, so you're not Andrew Schultz"?
Yeah, they couldn't believe it.
They're like, "Oh yeah, that's Chris Distefano."
I didn't know
Guy Code. They thought you guys were the same person.
I didn't know you motherfuckers were twins.
Yeah. They, for some reason, to blacks, I think you and Andrew Schultz look alike.
We look alike. By the way, shout out. I was at the first time ever in my life saw LeBron James play live.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy's 40 years old and the best athlete on the court. Like, not even close.
Yeah.
He's a better athlete than all of them. And it was a nice moment because the Knicks fans started cheering, put in Bronny at the end of the game, LeBron James' son, and we could see LeBron James' mother, and she was just videoing her son, like smiling of his getting on the court, the garden, and I was like, that's pretty fucking cute, but now get that kid back to the G League.
Yeah, that's
because he's just not good enough.
He's just not good enough.
And I paid big money to sit close, and you put this little motherfucker in so his mom get the video.
He's the only guy who got drafted by the Lakers who's, I think, averaging 2.9 points a game as a freshman, and he came out as a freshman, which is nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's usually for the 4 stars.
It's probably, though, now, is that DEI?
That's what you call,
some ways?
That's what you call nepotism.
That's
what
nepotism.
you call huge nepotism. Yeah, that's huge nepotism.
Do you think, though, Bronny, though, might feel bad? Like, would you feel bad if you were him? Like, would you feel, like, awkward? Like, I'm not supposed to be here?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I would
Let's call him up.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. He's got to know.
Right?
On some level, he's got to know. But I think he's been raised well. I mean, LeBron seems like a really good dad. And I think he's just...
LeBron does seem like a good dad.
He's answered him real well. I think he's media trained him real well. You know, those guys are so media trained.
LeBron is a very, very, very good father. You could tell. And he's also one of the best basketball players I've ever seen. And if there's only a slight criticism of LeBron James is that he works for China. It's just he's a Chinese citizen.
Right. Yeah.
That's the only issue.
Yeah.
But other than that, if he was American, LeBron, he'd be my favorite player. But he does represent the Chinese.
Well, not to throw it back to an old episode, which I thought was a great episode, and if you haven't listened to it, go check it out, about cloning. But we did bring up on that episode that LeBron James is probably a clone because where's his dad? Where's Shaq's dad? Where's Yao Ming's parents?
Right.
So when you're talking about a multi-billion-dollar business, you're just going to want to get in the lab and create some specimens that can be sort of the face of your league. And if there's a way that a guy could be 6'8", 6'9", and run like that and keep playing when he's 40 and be as media trained as he is and never say anything wrong, and well, I guess some people think he got in some trouble because he was a little wokish for some people.
He was defending China when over Taiwan, and that's just
did he ever outwardly say it?
He just said, he said, and then John Cena went and spoke full-blown Chinese.
I remember that part.
Yeah,
that was almost funny.
You did a little Elon.
Yeah, I just saw one of those happen. Yeah,
you saw one of those, and I tried to catch it.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the John Cena thing?
I mean, he's speaking full-blown.
It's one of the funniest things.
Here's the thing about John Cena. I know he's a professional wrestler. I know he's jacked. I know he's John Cena. But after I saw that video of how cucked he is, I'm very confident I could beat the shit out of John Cena.
Yeah.
After just seeing that, I'm like, all right, now you don't. It's like when Russia popped off and can't even beat Ukraine. I'm like, now we know we can destroy you. That's how I feel about John Cena.
But let me ask you this question. If you were in like a massive production and you mistakenly called Taiwan another country or something like that, and China, which is where movies make their money now. They don't make them here. They make them over there. And the studio head called you, Chris Distefano, as the head and said, you're going to have to learn Chinese. You're going to have to learn Mandarin in a week. Yeah. And you're going to have to make an apology or else we're taking this $30 million back. How quickly are you going for those classes in Chinatown?
Well, I would say, to be honest with you, cuz, I would say, you know what? You could keep the money because I live within my means and I now live in Bedford, New York. And I bought a house with a good tax rate, and I don't need your money. I'm living a happy, free life because I'm living within my means, and I did not buy the fucking house on Staten Island. I'm living comfortably in Armonk.
So you do not need to work for the Chinese.
I do not, because I live comfortably in Bedford Corners. That's what it is.
Here's a picture of John Cena as Mao, which is very funny.
Make no mistake, Patty the Fatty, Pat Sama looks like he's waiting online at Disney.
He actually does look like a Disney dad.
He looks like a Disney dad. Yeah. Look at it.
I mean, dude, when the gates open up in the morning, so everyone gets there at like 7 a.m.
Yeah,
it's like boot camp, really.
I know.
You're pushing strollers, you're carrying backpacks, you feel like Civil War soldiers marching through the land. And then when the doors open up, you just fucking storm. You storm the beaches of Normandy.
Right.
Like, instead of soldiers, it's just full-grown women with fucking Mickey ears on.
Yeah.
And people who are 400 pounds in sandals and socks, and they go for it. And they just attack the ride.
Let me ask you this. Out of how many, though, if you saw, let's make it a nice round number. If you saw, just walking through your vision over the course of 5 days at Disney, let's say you saw 10,000 people, how many would you consider were actually over like a 5 out of 10? How many, I'm going to talk about, like, could you at least get a 6 in there?
Surprisingly, my first day at Magic Kingdom, I literally was like, I'm the best looking guy at this place.
And you are.
And that's never happened.
Right.
That's never happened where I've looked around and I'm the best looking guy here. I was looking all day and I was like, I'm the best looking person, I think, male or female, on the first day. Epcot, you start to get a couple of MILFs.
Right.
You start to get a couple of cuties. Some of the hotels, like the Floridian, you get a little high. It gets a little higher class. But I would say Magic Kingdom is the ghetto.
Right.
I would say Hollywood Studios is the middle class, and then I would say Epcot Center is where the privileged people walk around.
A little
more privilege in Epcot.
Yeah, you can have a beer. Did you have a beer in every country, like I told you?
Because I had a beer. I had to get through it. I had to get through it with nicotine pouches. I had to get through it with my phone.
Yeah.
I had to get through it with my phone.
Right.
And I had to get through it with a couple of cold brews.
You had to get a couple of cold brews. Now, did you? And you did not argue with your wife, though, which is surprising.
I didn't know. We did
just
not
because
argue.
Most couples argue at Disney, but you got a strong relationship.
Just a few times I said, put your fucking phone away.
Yeah.
When it's 8 o'clock and she's walking around checking to see if there's any lightning rounds open.
Yeah.
I said, just put your fucking phone away.
Yeah.
Put it away. We're getting on the fucking monorail.
That's what it is.
Or else there's going to be a murder at Disney and they're going to take us underground and they will not declare you dead until they get to the hospital. Because make no mistake, Disney does that because they don't want anyone dying on their property because it's the happiest place on earth.
That is a Truth Bader Ginsburg, folks, what Yannis just told you. If you die at Disney, you will not be declared dead at Disney. They emergency get, service, ambulance or a helicopter out of there. And then even if you are dead as dead, I mean, if you get decapitated on a roller coaster, your heart's still beating until you get off that Disney property, and then you can drop dead at the gas station on the outskirts of Orlando. They don't care.
As long as it doesn't happen.
Nobody dies at Disney, and that's a Truth Bader Ginsburg, and it's a little scary. And Walt Disney did not like Jews, and the reason why I'm saying he did not like Jews is because there is some speculation about him being an anti-Semite, and I say, well, he was an anti-Semite because you know what he was obsessed with? Trains. He loved trains. So if the kid loved if you were a white man that loved trains in the 1920s, you hated Jews.
Because would you like to play a practical joke with me?
Yes.
What we need to do, you know a couple of guys.
Are you an impractical joker?
I'm an impractical joker. No, that's your other podcast.
Yeah.
Do you know any MTA workers? Because I know you grew up with a lot.
Do I know any MTA?
Yeah.
I mean, do I live with any MTA workers?
Yeah, no, but I mean, you got friends who are MTA workers.
Because I got friends in every single civil service in this goddamn city. So if you need a service done, you tell me. I mean, I have a whole group chat of just MTA workers.
So what we do, is we ask that guy if one day we could do a kamikaze on the train, the New York City Transit, right? Okay. So, and then I become the conductor, right? And you go around taking tickets, right? And we just put on Hugo Boss uniforms.
Yeah.
And when we get there, I'll just go, we'll wait to see some yams. We wait to see some Frisbees get on.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go, stand clear of the closing doors.
Yeah.
Next stop, Warsaw, Poland. And we just keep going
and see what they do.
Yeah,
and we'll film it.
Yeah, the officers will be moving through the train. Please have your passports and papers ready, and then you just come through the side.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Wearing the long
big
coat.
butt Chrissy.
Yeah, just wearing the uniform that you already bought on Amazon.
Yeah,
and we see if we can just cause panic attacks.
Because do you remember when I actually for real did that as not even a goof? I did it for real. I bought an SS outfit on Amazon.
I do remember
just for
that.
a goof, and then I wore it one day and didn't tell you. And we just went and got pizza in Bay Ridge.
Yeah, because. Do you think
is that wild?
It is very funny. Yeah,
it was just a goof. It didn't say Nazi swastika.
No,
it was
you just had boots on with a long coat.
Yeah.
No, you look like an officer. Yeah. You didn't look like a infantry. You look like an officer.
Yeah, I look like an officer, but I was just doing it for a goof.
You were doing it for a goof, which is a weird goof to do.
Yeah,
not on Halloween.
Yeah.
But
in the middle of summer.
Yeah, it was a little mishap that Prince Harry did once, and he made the papers.
Yeah, it's what it is.
You get close.
But thank God, because I'm not a prince in England, I'm a prince of Ridgewood.
You're a prince of Ridgewood, Queens, is what you are. You're Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah.
And do you think that any train service would hire a guy with a German accent, or no?
They would not.
That's the one accent you don't want to hear coming through the loudspeaker.
I think even trains in Germany, they don't do that. They just have that Siri voice. They just have a robot AI voice.
That's probably true. They're probably not even a German accent on there.
No, you can't do that.
You can't be on a train and announce anything in German.
No.
You can't. You can't do it.
I mean, we took a train through Germany. Do you remember when we took a train to Austria in the Alps, and then I saw the Alps in the sun shining and a teardrop from my eye?
I do remember
It's just
that.
what it is, cuz.
How funny would that be, though? We would slowly escalate it. We'd be like, stand clear of the closing doors, and they'd look around and go, what, was that a German? That's weird. It's New York. And then it'll be fine. All right. And then you appear and you just stand there.
Yeah.
And then the next one is next stop, Warsaw, next stop, Auschwitz. And then Auschwitz. It just escalates.
And it's just a goof.
And it's just a goof.
And we just say, and
we'll go to prison, we'll get arrested.
I'm going to say we're getting arrested, getting thrown into the car, saying it's just a goof.
It's just a goof.
We're going Lat 14.
It was a character piece. That's all it was.
Yeah. That'd be funny if you and I got arrested for that, and then the cops taking us to the precinct were like, Lat 14.
Yeah,
like
they were Lat 14. Let him go. It's just a character piece. It wasn't real.
Now, cuz, let me ask you. So, how did you do this in Disney? Because let's put you through it. So you are there. Your children are what, 3 and 1? Is it that rough age?
I was only there with one child.
What?
4.
Oh, the baby wasn't there.
No. It could have been much worse.
See, that's when I was envisioning what you were going through, I thought you had your 3-year-old and the baby.
My baby was confused because she was in the stroller. She's 4. She's Tyler, and she was looking at other adults in strollers.
Right.
And she was going, "What's going on?
Yeah.
Why are they pushing other mommies and daddies around?"
That's a big baby.
And I had to explain, like, some people are very irresponsible with their diet.
Yep.
And this country's food is bad, and RFK Jr. is going to fix all that, sweetheart.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
RFK, somebody said the other day, I forgot the comic that said it, but it was a black comic. It was funny. And somebody said, I was listening to them, and they go, yeah, I ain't RFK. I ain't trusting that motherfucker. He sound like he talking to a massage chair. And I thought that was funny.
It is very
to
funny.
talk into a massage chair is a funny observation.
He does sound like that a little bit.
So with one kid is controllable. What would you do when that kid, when your daughter fell asleep when it was nap time?
We put her in the stroller.
And then you and Brittany would just have free time
but she
walking
didn't
around.
sleep that much because we were always, you know how it is, you're always off to the next ride.
She's going Slinky Dog Dash.
She went on Slinky Dog Dash.
That's a good one.
It was a mistake. It was too scary for her.
See, I loved it. That was an hour and a half wait for us, but did you get lightning pass?
We got lightning passes, yeah. So I don't even know what the price tag is.
You spend $20,000. It's what it is.
I don't know what it is, and I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. We had to cancel it twice for the weather, and so every time we canceled it and we went again, we got an increase in price. So it's just, I don't want to know about it, and there are alligators in those waters. And one kid did get snatched up at 2 years old. That's what happens in Florida.
It's what it is. You can't go by the water, but here's the good news for you. At least your plane didn't crash. Because it's just everybody's plane's just been crashing.
Yeah, what is going on?
I mean, the fucking plane crashed in D.C. with the Black Hawk helicopter.
I'm confused. Was the pilot of the helicopter named DEI?
No.
Because Trump said it was DEI's fault.
I mean, it's very wild that Trump said it was DEI's fault, and then he blamed it on Obama, and that made me laugh out loud. I was laughing out loud.
The kid is really good at fucking pointing the finger.
But there was a woman pilot, but that's not... Do women count as DEI?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah, they do. So then he's not all wrong.
Was she the pilot?
Was she actually the pilot?
She was the pilot.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So he knew that. So, because Trump would have said, I knew that Trump... Here's the thing. Yes, he comes out, he goes crazy, but I was like, he's not going to say DEI, it's common sense, if he didn't have some inside info.
I don't mind women pilots.
Women, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine, but like, can we get them like a smaller plane? You know? Like
right.
something they can... No, I'm just saying.
Like an NBA, like a WNBA ball.
Yeah, like a little ball or something like that. Or slower, like let them, can they fly like, shorter distances, smaller planes.
I agree.
Things like that.
I mean, how did this helicopter hit the plane? Do we know? I know that this happened a week ago, but I haven't seen you.
I don't know. But
how did it hit the frickin' plane?
It didn't see it.
Yeah, but how could you not see it? I don't know.
But the problem was, and that's the thing about Walt Disney, is he didn't like ladies.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't know about the Jews. There is some people who say that the Jews thing's completely unfounded.
Well, he hired a lot of Jewish people.
But he did like trains, and that is a big hint.
Yes.
That's a big hint.
Yeah.
But there's, the thing is, they say he froze his head, they say he hated Jews, but there's actually no hard evidence of that beyond the trains.
No, that's it. Yeah.
That's about it.
The kid got cremated, and his ashes got spread over L.A. like it's a wildfire.
Yeah, and he was in business, so at some point he probably said,
of course.
This guy's fucking... But who hasn't?
But
said
who hasn't? But that's just,
who hasn't said?
I mean, my mother said it on the call at my PR last week.
That's what's said when you're in business. At some point, you're gonna go this.
It's just what it is. Even the Jewish people say it about themselves sometimes.
Yeah, they'll say it. They'll be like, this guy.
Yeah, it's just what it is, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. But women he did not like, and he did not hire any female animators because he said, quote unquote, and I'm paraphrasing, he said, at a certain point, we're in an emergency, we're in a crunch, we got to get these cartoons done, and they get pregnant or they get emotional, and he's just like, we don't need that.
Okay.
You don't need that. And, who knows what happened with this pilot, right? She's a woman, so who knows?
Yeah.
She got a text.
Yeah.
She looked through her boyfriend's phone. She's a little upset. Did we even find out if there was a guy on the plane from coming on American Airlines who she was in a relationship with?
That's what I'm saying.
Because that's possible.
That's all possible.
She could have crashed into it to kill the guy.
It's true.
Yeah.
And then we had a private plane crash in Philadelphia, another horrible thing. So I just don't know. And then a wing set on fire at the airport 2 days ago.
Well, because the wing was hired by DEI.
It's what it is.
It's what it is. Yeah.
I mean, because it just doesn't feel safe to do anything other than live in Westchester.
Right now, things are a little dicey out there, no?
They're a little dicey.
Yeah.
And
even I did the cross when I got on the plane. I went, all right, let's just fucking give it a go.
Well, I could imagine. I mean, I haven't been on a plane in a couple of weeks, but I could imagine since these accidents, people are like, because
there was figure skaters on the plane. What if it was Tanya Harding that did it?
Yeah. It could have been.
It could have been.
It could have been.
Could have been Tanya Harding who did it.
Could have been Tanya fucking Harding.
Yeah.
And Tanya Harding got a standing ovation at the Emmys.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but the Grammys were yesterday.
Yeah, that's the thing is like this country, you could do something awful or whatever, but as long as it's entertaining, you will become a star. We will make movies and documentaries about you. So if you're going to do a crime, make it fun.
Just make it
entertaining. Yeah, like just don't be boring about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I feel like even Diddy. I mean, Diddy, I just really believe he's going to get out.
You think so?
I just think the kid's going to get out.
You're hoping because of what he knows about you, and you don't want him to squeal.
You don't want him to squeal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that he gets out because then it'd be nice. It'd be funny to watch some of the comedians that were talking shit about him, and then Diddy just shows up at your door.
Yeah, he shows up at your door and takes you out. So I'm a regular user of Lucy, and I love nicotine, and Lucy is delicious. Espresso's my favorite flavor, and let me tell you about Lucy. It's 100% pure nicotine. Always tobacco free.
Because what you need to do is set yourself up with a subscription and have Lucy delivered straight to your door, but I'm sure you do that already.
I do that. And well, they sent us so much free, so I haven't even gotten to that yet, but I will. I've been consuming Lucy. I mean, they sent us so much. Thank you, Lucy.
I mean, because we're going to start handing out the Lucy to people on the streets.
Yeah. This is the great thing. I hate going to the store to have to get my nicotine pouches. With Lucy, you just get on a subscription, and they just come to you, which is great. And the flavors are delicious. They got the breakers, which are extra flavor. You can crack them, and they extra flavor in your mouth. They last for a long time. I love them. 8 milligrams, so it gives you a nice little pop. They got different milligram levels, but they got I'm an 8 milligram type of guy.
Because, let's be honest, we're just a couple of married kids. The only thing we're allowed to crack open other than our wives is a Lucy.
That's a Lucy.
That's the only thing, cuz you got to crack it open and just let that nicotine flow. Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/hyenas, that's HYENAS, and use promo code hyenas, HYENAS, to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind.
Yeah. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
And again, that's lucy.co and use code hyenas to get 20% off.
Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay rock hard, baby.
You got to be freaking rock hard. That's why I like to wear, what I've been doing lately is I like to wear nice thin pants because I'm just rock off of Blue Chew at all times because I'm walking in everywhere. I mean, the other day I was getting up. I got up out of bed and the light turned on, and then I sat down and the light turned off. I said, what the hell's my house possessed? But I was rock hard from a Blue Chew, and I was just hitting the light switch.
Yeah. And actually, somebody with that in their name, you'll learn about it in a second when you keep watching this episode.
It's what it is.
Yeah, very funny.
And the thing that I love about Blue Chew is it's made right here in the United States. It's like taking little freedom boner pills.
That's right.
That's what I like.
That's right. Made in the USA is very important. You don't want to get your bonus from China.
Yeah, and by the way, they're not pills. I made a boo-boo. You chew them.
You chew them.
So this is a chewable tablet made right here in the USA. They are erection-enhancing tablets. They help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sexual activities. Because even if you're not having sex, you want to just walk around with a boner.
Yeah, the process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com. Consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days.
It's what it is, cuz. And listen, we can all relate to wanting to feel more confident, especially in the bedroom. And Blue Chew can help make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. Cuzzy, tell them about our special deal for the listeners.
The special deal for the listeners is very sick. Right now, they will give you the first month free.
Wow.
They will give you Blue Chew free for the first month. All you got to do is visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the History Hyenas.
Wait, so cuz Disney, okay, so you went
You've been there too.
I've been there multiple times. I told you last time I went there I had chlamydia.
Yes.
We spoke about that. Yeah, and I picked up my azithromycin.
You had to go off campus to get your meds.
I had to go off campus. It was a CVS in the outskirts of Orlando, and I picked up my azithromycin with goofy ears on. So it's what it is, and I forgot. Shout out Dr. Luke, who's the resident physician, called one in for me.
Yeah, that's nice to have a friend who's a doc who can just sort of, just right off the cuff.
Yeah.
Just you could call one in. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
You didn't have to go through a whole rigmarole.
Yeah.
No embarrassment.
No, I just texted the kid.
You just texted him. He went, okay, again.
Yeah,
and he went, boom. Okay, I'll send it.
He
goes,
the one,
where are you now? Last time I was sending it to North Carolina.
Yeah, when I was actually really like at the top, going wild in 2019, that's when I went. When I was just all out of fucking control, he actually suggested a type of male birth control for me, and he said what I'd like to do is just give you a monthly prescription of azithromycin just in case.
Yeah.
And you just pop these puppies until you can calm it down.
Yeah.
He was like, so it's almost like a male version. It's almost like a version of PrEP,
right?
Where it's like we just assume something's going on,
right?
So we're just gonna knock it right out,
right?
And you'll have a little diarrhea, but this is the trade-off.
You ever think about getting a condom sewn onto your dick?
Yeah. It's called my foreskin that I want back.
Would it be great if they could just sew a condom on some guy's dick, so it's just like you don't have to keep.
I'm sure. Well, but
it's
how do you
good for the
pee,
environment.
Oh, you just fucking. It's like
you can unzip it.
You unzip it.
Yeah.
I actually think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would if I could do it over again. I would have kept the foreskin.
Yeah,
and then you just make a little hood.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, the good thing about the foreskin is it gives you an extra inch.
It does give you an extra inch.
When you throw the ruler on it, it gives you an extra inch.
It does,
which is nice. But I start measuring from the back of the balls.
Yeah, it's true.
Because it's all part of the same package.
It's what it is. Yeah,
I go from taint to tip.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, and it's nice to have the clan hood because it protects the nerves.
Yes,
I mean I'm chafed down now.
It's chafed down, and also too, it would have been nice to have a foreskin because then if you run through a little HPV, you get a few warts, you can just take the foreskin off, and then they're gone.
Yeah, if they're in there.
Yeah.
If they're in there,
That's another one. Yeah.
Yeah, these kids nowadays, they got a vaccine for...
because, let's make no mistake, I went to Florence. We haven't spoken since then. We haven't done an episode since. I went to Florence.
Yeah, you went to Florence. Me and you were in different... cultural places.
Yeah, because you were in Disney, I was in Florence, and I saw a lot. I mean, a lot.
I went to fake Italy.
Oh, true?
Yeah, I
was in Epcot.
I was in Epcot. Yeah, I was in Epcot. It's kind of like Vegas for kids.
Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah, you were eating garlic sticks.
Yeah.
So I saw a lot of sculpted, uncircumcised penis in Florence. I mean, everywhere you look, there's a lot. I mean, just a lot of penis. And I was thinking if they sculpted people today, you would have to just throw a couple of warts on those. Right? Like Michelangelo would have to just make just a couple, just for accuracy, just a couple of just warts.
And no bushes. Everyone's shaved down now.
Well, but they had nice bushes back then.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have to think a kid like Michelangelo and other gay kids of his time, after they made a nice little cock, they had to give a little kiss, no?
I think they puckered a little bit, yeah.
Magnifico.
I think that's how they finished it.
That's how they finished it. It was good. But Florence is beautiful. It's amazing. 3 days is enough there.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. It was a 3-day trip. I think Jesse would have absolutely loved it because the kid's a sculptor.
Yeah.
And what people don't talk about enough, Jesse, and you'll appreciate this, is if Google my statue of David from behind. I mean, the kid had a wagon. David's ass was one of the nicest ass. I mean, if it had a fucking butterfly tattoo in the cheek, I would have fucked it in the museum. I mean, cuz you put a Puerto Rican flag on that ass cheek, I'm in. I mean, look at that ass, cuz. Get in there.
So is the real David is not in Florence, though?
No, it is.
It's in Florence.
It's in the Uffizi Gallery in Florence.
So you went in and you saw it?
We went in. I mean,
you can't get close to it, though, right?
No, yes, you get right up to it. Obviously, there's a little barrier, but like we saw Da Vinci's paintings, they're all behind glass. But David, you can't touch it.
He's got a real nice ass.
I mean, the way Michelangelo made that ass was kind of insane, and people don't talk about it because you always get sucked in by the dick and the balls.
Yeah,
and just David, because he's 17 feet, but I mean, the ass was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he does have a nice tight
The ass was crazy. I mean, I banged Jazz later that night, and I was thinking about David's ass. Yeah. Because it's just like it. But it is when you get up close and personal to these art sculptures, you really are like humans. Maybe they were just like less distracted back then, but it seems like they had more talent, even though we have more technology. Because some sculptors were saying, like even today, that would be difficult to recreate unless you did like a 3D. Like they could do it to sculpt, but to do it, what Michelangelo used to do is not do any sketches. He would just carve it from one piece of stone. So he wasn't tracing anything. He was just doing this freehand.
Is that true? Would this be hard to recreate? Jesse knows all about art.
100%. I mean, this is impossible. Not only that, the way it was designed to be on top of a building, so he kind of carved it in perspective. So
so when you're looking up.
Yeah, so it's incredible what he did. He carved in a technique called the bathtub method, where he would start with the hand and then just work his way backwards. So the whole body is just unfolding through this block of marble. It's incredible, dude.
3 years took him.
Genius.
Yeah.
It's like an incredible amount of genius.
So do you think, Jesse, do you agree with that artists today just don't have that technique that they had back then?
Well, it is a technique, and people have learned it and kept it alive over the years. It's not really necessary anymore. People don't use sculpture that much. There's not that many applications for sculpture.
Like, how would you make a sculpture like this today?
No, you'd scan it and fucking have a machine make it.
Yeah, right. That's what it was. Yeah, humans wouldn't do it.
Yeah, nobody would take the time to do this.
I mean, it took him 3 years. They said he locked himself basically in wherever he did it, like in the back of a church, and he would have candles on his hat. He would just do it through the night. All his peers said he smelled like shit. He was like, I had borderline autism, they said. And but it was to see it up close, to see this one. But then it's interesting because like every statue is just of a man with his piece out, ripped, and small, dainty penis was in back then. And then any statue with a woman, she's either getting beheaded or raped. And it's just what it is. That's every statue of a piece of art. So I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, the strength that men had over women has been unfair throughout history.
It's what it is.
It's been unfair.
Yeah,
that's been the thing.
Right.
Guys have been not cool to chicks.
Yeah,
we haven't been cool. We haven't allowed them to grow.
Right.
And to be as big as we are. I think now in the future they may grow and evolve to be as big as we are, and I welcome that.
I welcome that.
I welcome that as well.
Well, some of the women are already growing to be as big as we are. It's just they have penises.
Some of them do,
and that's just what it is.
And that's
okay.
Proves my point.
That's okay. And I was watching Pornhub today, and we'll talk about it at patreon.com/History Hyenas.
Already in the morning, you were snapping.
Yeah, I snapped it up, and I took a screenshot of it because it was just a chick with a dick just popped up, and it's what it is, and I didn't stop.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I liked it, but I'm just saying I didn't stop.
You didn't stop. It's there to be seen. Yeah,
and we'll talk about that on the Patreon.
Yeah, we'll talk about that on the Patreon. And listen, it's you look throughout history. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. Sometimes it's not a duck, but you can definitely consider it a duck.
It's what it is.
Yeah, it depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
So it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. It's a duck with a penis.
It's what it is. It's a duck with a penis, and it's a duck that's getting fucked.
Yeah, it's a duck that's getting fucked.
That's what it is. But yeah, because Florence, the food I went to this place called La Giostra. I had the best ravioli I've ever had in my life because it was a pecorino cheese pear ravioli.
Wow, that's classy. Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's classy. Yeah.
It was nice. And then we really, we had a great time.
3 days is not a lot in Florence.
Here's the mistake I made, and here's some friendly advice if anyone's looking to travel to Europe. I took from JFK. We had to fly to Paris and then take a layover and then go to Florence. But the mistake that I made, is I took a 4:30 p.m. flight from New York City. So I got to Florence. By the time I got to Florence, it was like 10 a.m. But I should have taken a 10:30 p.m. flight from New York City because then you will sleep on the plane. The problem is it's only 7 hours to Paris. So by the time you're starting to get tired, 10:30 in your brain, you're landing, and then you can't sleep. So the jet lag for us was what we made like a huge mistake.
Right. For only 3 days, that's tough because it takes 2 days for the jet lag. So you didn't know where you were. But it is nice to walk around Florence feeling a little dreamy, a little tired, a little. It was a little rainy there, which is what you like. I saw the pictures.
Yeah, it was rainy.
It was romantic.
It was nice, and we saw
What'd you think of the Duomo?
Duomo's
big.
The Duomo was big, and it was beautiful, and it was insane that it took like 200 years to build.
Yeah.
We didn't go inside, but we went outside of it. And we went up into a bell tower and all that. And I thought that it was really, really, really like a beautiful, fascinating place. But if I'm just being perfectly 100% honest with you, if it's not American history, I just don't really care.
You just weren't into it.
I'm trying to get myself into Greek history and Italian history and Chinese history, and I can't. I just want to be in America. So every time somebody would say Florence reminds me of Boston, I would say that I just want to go back to Boston.
You'd rather be in Boston.
I'd rather be in Boston and be like, these streets feel like Italy, but thank God I'm in America and not in Italy.
And why do you think that is? Do you think it's just patriotism, or do you think it's just you're too far from New York, or do you think it's just, you hate people who aren't American?
I think
or
it's
all of the above.
I think it's a combo of all three.
Yeah.
I just think that America's number one right now, and we have been, and it's just I don't really care about someone that was a big deal in the 1400s.
You just don't.
I just don't care.
Right.
I care about what it is now, and I just think I'm connected in a way. I do believe, wholeheartedly, truly believe, that I was killed in the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
I believe that my spirit, and I've just been on the wheel of death.
You got what they call a leaky roof right now.
It's what it is.
You got a leak in the roof.
And
I got to call a roofer.
Yeah, you got to call a roofer. I got a group chat for roofers,
Yeah,
too.
because you're talking crazy. You think you were killed in the Revolutionary War?
I think I was.
Were you a Hessian?
I probably was.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so you think you have a previous life.
I definitely
You're
think
starting to run a little too wild with your mix of reality and imagination, cuz.
Yeah.
Because I'm starting to believe you think this is true.
Yeah, because
Were you in the Revolutionary War?
Yes, and I'm on something called the Wheel of Death right now, where you just keep dying and getting reborn, but you're on a wheel, and the only way to get it out is to think happy thoughts and have the positive vibrations break through. That's the only way. And Christian needs to make better clips.
Cuz I think you got to.
And we haven't been paid yet from the stand, even though they lost our audio.
Yeah, where's our fucking
where's
money?
the money?
Where's the money?
The owner ate it.
Yeah.
That's why we're going to Gotham.
Yeah.
We're going to Gotham, and the tickets are going to go on sale soon.
Yeah, and what date is that again?
February 26th. It might be on sale right now. It might not, but that's our next live History Hyenas.
Yes. So get those tickets to see that, and patreon.com/History Hyenas for our bonus episodes.
The bonus
Join the matriarchy.
They're going to go nuts. So I like the Duomo. Jesse, have you ever been to Italy at all? No. Jesse, needs to go to Florence.
You do.
As a matter of fact, let's get this Patreon up.
Yeah.
Let's double this Patreon, and then Jesse and a lucky fan, which we will pick, are going to go on an all expenses paid trip to Florence, Italy.
Yeah, and we will pick you again based on what you look like.
Because on what you look like. Because now here's the thing with Jesse. If you brought Jesse to Disney,
we're just not going to bring a random guy.
No.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
You got to be a girl and you got to be a piece.
It's what it is.
And you also have to have no fumes.
But do you think? Yes, we're going to have to do a fume test before yeah. We're going to have to you're going to have to bottle your fumes and send it in.
And what we mean by that is you got to be a good person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you think if you were at Disney with Jesse though, you would constantly turn around and not know where he is because he's stopping every 5 minutes to paint? No. You think he would just he wouldn't know what to do?
Yeah, no, I think he would not have a good time at Disney. I don't think that.
But there's so many fatties for him to sculpt and paint.
Oh yeah,
that's what I meant. Like he would just look and he would see another one.
Shit.
He would see he would see his version of David every 5 feet.
That for you, just fat people are just funny, right? You just can't get enough of like how big they are.
I do enjoy looking at them, yes.
Yeah, it's just because they're just plump and they're just overweight.
But he doesn't paint and sculpt as many fatties. He said he's
moved on from that phase. He's gone from his fat phase.
He's gone from his fat.
Every artist has a phase. They
Right.
do something until they get sick of it, and then now he's on some watercoloring shit.
Right. No. I'm into chicks who look like the Liver King. I want like cock diesel chicks.
Oh
wow!
Do
we have any of those?
Well,
if you're now we've opened it up.
Pornhub has a few.
If you're we'll talk about that at Patreon. But if you're a cock diesel chick, can you send a picture to either on the Patreon or at History Hyenas on Instagram? If you're a cock diesel, Jesse will sculpt and paint you.
Yeah.
Do you still sculpt or you just paint mostly now?
I sculpt a little bit, but mostly paint, yeah.
So, okay, I wanted to actually ask you about this because for me, and Jasmine's an artist as well, like she only knows how to paint, but like we both couldn't even figure out like where you even begin to try to sculpt these people. Like how, like what is it in your brain? Like what are you seeing? Like when you sculpt, if I said sculpt a mini version of David, could you do it?
I mean, it wouldn't come out as good as Michelangelo.
But you could get somewhere in the vicinity of it.
Yeah.
But like how? Like what is your brain seeing?
Dude, I've been doing it for so long. I went to school for it.
Right.
It's actually Disney recruited at my college, at my art school. Yeah, they would come up every
For what?
year.
What were they getting?
Animators.
Oh.
Yeah, they would come up and look at people.
Is AI going to take over that too now?
Yes.
They already have.
Wait, so what? So yeah, that's like the scope of like what's disturbing. So like they're taking over engineering, they're taking over surgery, they're taking over animation. I mean, what is going on?
Yeah,
what are people going to do?
I don't know.
What are they going to do?
Well, the thing is, at least I think you got to find, for me, for what I think about is we have to find, AI will probably eventually take over every job, but some of them are way further up the line than others. So you just got to find a profession that's way down the line.
Right.
That you might have another 100 years in. But eventually it'll be everything.
Right.
But just find a profession that's way down the line.
Yeah, I mean, what are we doing right now? We're almost making humans like useless.
If we were an audio-only podcast, which Ladder 14 is, an audio-only podcast, we could probably just have ChatGPT or AI just do the audio versions of us, and it would sound similar.
Yeah, but no. Have you ever heard AI comedy? They haven't figured it out yet, but they probably will.
Yeah.
They probably will be able to get it really funny, but right now, it's bad.
I mean, because I got to be honest with you, I ask Chat, when I start talking to ChatGPT, I mean, it gets a little, I just get in conversation. Like I said, I started asking crazy questions. The last thing I said, what does it mean if you feel like you want a do-over in life? And it said, feeling the desire for a do-over in life is a sentiment many people experience after arising from feelings of dissatisfaction, stagnation, or perceived lack of purpose. This longing can manifest as a wish to reset certain aspects of one's life, making different choices or pursue different directions. And then my next question to it was, should you unfollow a girl on social media just because your girlfriend told you to?
Can I see that?
I swear to God.
Cuz you got a fucking leaky roof.
Yeah, cuz.
I mean, you're out of control, cuz. You're talking to ChatGPT like it's your therapist.
Yeah, read some of the ChatGPTs.
Yeah, what does it mean if you feel like you want a do-over in life?
Yeah.
That's the first one.
And then what's the last one?
When did I start comedy?
Yeah. I once even knew I was. What are some of the other questions?
Yeah, cuz should you unfollow a girl on social media because your girlfriend told you to?
Yeah.
What to do if you had a bad workout and are still feeling blah? Cause you got a leak in the roof.
Cause
you're a kid with a leak in the roof.
Get some other ones.
Can you lose weight on creatine?
Yeah.
Can you mix electrolytes and creatine? Yes. Can creatine make you bloated and fat?
Yeah.
Cuz
what do we got? What else we got?
What are the benefits of creatine?
Yeah.
What was the very first History Hyenas episode?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Ted Williams frozen? Why is Luke's Diner called Williams Hardware?
And Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
I was watching Gilmore Girls with my daughters.
Where was Gilmore Girls filmed?
Yeah.
Cuz.
You got a
fucking weird brain, cuz.
Cuz, should we do that as a segment for the live shows? Read people's ChatGPTs?
Yeah, well, here. Let's do this.
10.
This is ChatGPT doing us. Ready? Intro music plays, sound. This is you.
Okay. Yanni P, what's up, baby? What historical maniac are we talking about today?
Chrissy D, today we're talking about Disney. That's weird.
That's wild.
That's weird.
Oh, well, the phone's listening to you.
You didn't punch that in.
I did not punch
What
that
did
in.
you ask it?
Holy shit.
I just said, do a History Hyenas podcast segment.
And you didn't mention Disney at all.
No.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But we did, you have been saying Disney and the phone listens, but that is, I got to be honest with you, the hair just stood up on the back of my neck a little bit.
Me too.
Yeah.
So
this is a simulation.
Yeah, we're living in a fucking simulation.
so what-
I think they've taken control.
All right, what do I say next?
So-
if I say read my ChatGPTs, I'm going to flip the fuck out.
Yeah, so it says, Chrissy D, today we're talking about Disney, the most powerful empire since Rome.
Okay.
Wow, it's pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah. I mean,
except instead of legions, you got mouse ears and overpriced turkey legs.
it's actually not bad. Spot on.
It's
yeah.
not bad. Then you go.
Okay. Disney is a dictatorship in pastels. You ever been in Disney World? It's like a North Korea if Kim Jong-un had a fast pass. It's kind of intense.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walt Disney was out here playing 4D chess. The guy said, I'm not just making movies, I'm making a world. And guess what? He bought half of Orlando to do it, okay?
Yeah,
Let's see, maybe
okay.
something good's coming.
Okay. He pulled the Julius Caesar move. He was like, I saw, I built a castle with a fake Cinderella. Okay.
All right, so it's not that great.
Not that great yet.
Not that great yet.
Yeah.
Yanni, and you know he was greasing the palms of politicians. My guy set up his own government in Florida. My guy.
Okay.
Ready Creek Improvement District? That's like if the Roman Senate was run by Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. It's what it is. And then I say Mickey is basically a dictator in red shorts. You can't even joke about him. You say something bad about Mickey, Disney ninjas show up at your house like it'd be a shame if you disappeared into the small world ride forever. I mean, I just wouldn't say that. I would say close to the word ninjas, though. Just kidding. I just put that in as a little Chrissy GPT.
Yeah, that was Chrissy GPT.
Yeah.
Yanni, that's how they get you. You ever notice no one dies at Disney World?
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
You couldn't have a heart attack on Space Mountain and Disney will be like, technically they died outside the gates.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, are they listening to us?
Yeah, they are listening to us from, I don't know, maybe they're taking your search history. Legendary move. That's what I'm going to do when I die. Tell my kids to drag my body out of Disney so I don't mess up their safety record. Okay, so now it's killing me at Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not good.
Bro, Walt Disney had the vision of Alexander the Great, the business mind of Rockefeller, and maybe, just maybe, the secret freezer of Han Solo. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Holy fuck.
Let's see what... okay, conspiracy time. Is Walt Disney frozen under Cinderella's castle? I say yes. Okay, so then there's two more.
Okay. Hyena laughs explode. Sound effects of cash register cha-changing. Okay. Okay. Bro, they built Frozen just to bury the search results. Wow. It's not bad.
Not bad.
Try Googling Disney Frozen and all you get is Elsa. That's 4D chess, baby. All right, not great.
But it knows that you like chess. And then it says, all right, Yanni, final verdict. Disney, greatest empire ever, or cult that brainwashes kids with talking mice? I mean, that's the title of the episode. Because we're going to get some clicks off that, so at least we got that.
Yeah. I'm just going to ask, are you listening to this episode we are recording right now? Cuz.
Yeah. Yeah, and see what that little motherfucker says. I mean, cuz every time ChatGPT...
I wish I could, cuz, but nah, I'm just channeling the spirit of History Hyenas. Wild, reckless, and historically accurate-ish. If you're recording right now, you better be bringing that Chrissy chaos energy and Yanni Longday's wisdom, because the world needs it. What's the topic today? This fucking thing is creepy.
It's creepy. I mean, because I am so 1,000% convinced that ChatGPT is just on the other end of it. It's just a Chinese kid who's just really smart. Because sometimes I start asking it, it starts writing in Chinese, and then it backpedals.
Yeah,
and it said, "Oh, I didn't mean that," and then it just starts going.
Dude, I mean, it's like talking to a person. I mean, it's really
that's
weird.
That's what I talk to. I mean, because I was watching Gilmore Girls with my daughters, and I was asking, a Gilmore Girl questions.
Let's ask this.
Have you ever seen Gilmore Girls? By the way, it's actually a pretty good show. You're sick, and I'm going to get sick enough from touching your phone. Cause I want to talk to you about Open Phone. Okay. First of all, it's the #1 business phone system. They're going to help you separate your personal life from your growing business. And make no mistake, because you're growing.
I'm growing, baby.
And so you need Open Phone, because you got to just separate these things, and so do I. For just $15 a month, the cost of a few coffees, okay, you get complete transparency and visibility into everything happening with your business phone number, because too many people out here know our real numbers. We need business phones. And Open Phone works through an app on your phone or computer and integrates with HubSpot and hundreds of other systems. You know how they do it, cuz? They use AI-powered call transcripts and summaries, so you'll have a summary of your phone call with action items as soon as you hang up. And if you miss a call, automated messages are sent directly to your customer, meaning you, and you'll never miss an opportunity to engage with them. Because I'm an engaged kid, and I want to engage with everyone.
Yeah, and listen, Chrissy, it's affordable and easy to use.
Yeah.
It really is. Whether you're a one-person operation and need help managing calls automatically, or you have a large team and need better tools for efficient collaboration, Open Phone is what you call a no-brainer.
Plus, they've won multiple awards by G2 for software reviews and are trusted by over 50,000 businesses. Right now, Open Phone is offering 20% off your first 6 months when you go to openphone.com/hyenas. That's openphone.com/HYENAS for 20% off 6 months. Openphone.com/hyenas. And if you have existing numbers with another service, Open Phone will port them over at no extra charge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, ChatGPT
knows what's up.
Knows what's up.
Wow. Yeah, so I mean, ChatGPT, it gets a little nuts, but yeah.
It's going to take over our job one day soon, too. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You don't need animators anymore. I mean, even the rides at Disney World, it's just like computer faces.
Are you a ride guy? Did you enjoy the rides?
I did not. I got claustrophobic in there, and they were boring. They're for kids.
I'm going to send you a ride.
Did you enjoy them?
Yeah, but I like rides, so Aren't
you a grown man?
I am a grown man.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was seeing grown men and women on there. Like, how are people enjoying it? Or am I just a pooper? Am I just a bah humbug?
No, here, I'm going to send this to you right now, Jesse, and then you throw this puppy up throw this up. This is a digital animation of a ride, and I want to see if we could get Yanni to go on this, because make no mistake, I want to go on this. I want to know. Jesse, are you a rides guy, or you won't do it?
I'll do it.
All right, so will you do this ride?
I did the soaring one, where it's like
Yeah.
you're flying over the pyramids. I like that.
That one's a nice ride, but that's also a ride. That's for a ride for my mom.
No.
I want you to do some big boy shit like this. So this is Cedar Point has just unveiled. It's called Siren's Curse, a thrilling new roller coaster adventure. I mean, look at this motherfucking ride, cuz.
That falls off the thing?
That's the point of the ride. Is the track tilts and you are pretty much not on a track for part of the ride. I mean, look at this thing. Can you play it, baby? Or is it not playing?
In how many languages can I say no? No way, Jose.
It's not playing? Okay. Yeah, Cedar Point.
Look, it was liked by Chrissy D.
Yeah, I mean, because when I saw it, I said, I got to get on it. It'll be nice if we could go to...
you like getting scared on the rides.
I like getting scared on the rides. It's a little bit of a thrill that I like. My daughter, my oldest daughter, loves rides. So you were not a kid who would go on rides when you were...
no, I'm scared of heights.
Right.
I just have a fear of heights.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't like heights.
So do I, but I get over it. On the roller coaster, I just feel strapped in.
Right.
I feel strapped in by the bar, and I also feel Jesus got me strapped in.
That's right.
He's holding me the whole way.
Yeah. I'm actually not scared of the roller coasters, but I just don't enjoy them. I just get like flung around, and it's just like...
Yeah, it's not your thing.
It's not my thing.
So you went on soaring. I mean, yeah, because you can only go on really little kid rides.
Yeah, there's no... I mean, the most thrilling one was the hot dog one.
Yeah, Slinky Dog Dash.
Slinky Dog Dash.
Because you went on a ride, you went to the theme park every single day. You didn't take one day off?
Now, if I hear a Frozen theme song or It's a Small World After All, or if I hear one of those things, I'm going to have like a Michael Douglas falling down.
I mean, because how was the weather?
The weather was gorgeous. That's why I got a little color.
You did get a little color.
Yeah, I got a little color.
Is this it, cuz? Is this Siren's Curse? Yeah. I mean, look at this. I want to know for real, if you would go on this.
Okay.
Like, what would I have to do to get you on this? This is Cedar Point. This is one of the best amusement parks in the world. They have, I think, 5 or 10 of the top 20 roller coasters in the world are all at one park. Yeah, here we go.
Dude, this fucking internet is atrocious.
What's going on with the internet? I mean, because we might not be here much longer.
Yeah, we got to
They lose the video
out.
And now the internet sucks. We might be moving studios.
Yeah. I mean, what's going on?
I had to switch over to my phone.
Yeah, I mean, what's going on in here?
Do you fully trust guys that work around kids?
No.
I think it should be all women that work around kids.
I think it should be. I think we should just do. Like, I think we should honestly just go back to the way it honestly fucking was. Only women are only allowed to work around the children, and then men do every other job in the world.
Yeah, I
That's
like
it.
it. Yeah,
the women they work around the kids, and that's the jobs that they have. And then every other job is just guys at every position, always and only.
I like it.
I mean, what about that? That's the way.
You know who else
was.
likes it? The 1600s.
Yeah, but make no mistake, America was number one.
Yeah, make America male again.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, we're joking.
But 14. I mean, it's right. I mean, it just doesn't work.
Because I was just looking around. I was at Disney. I'm walking around, and when I see the guys there that work there, some of them look fully Franks and beans.
Right.
And you're going like, I want to look through this guy's computer, and I want to know what he's thinking about.
Yeah.
Because they have caught major pedophiles
at Disney.
Working at Disney, they've done major stings.
They caught a kid that was fucking had cameras underneath on his shoes, and he was taking pictures of kids like in the stalls.
Yeah, I mean,
do you think for pedophiles that we just this is an honest thing? Do you think that they most likely cannot be rehabilitated? So the options are either we just kill them immediately on the spot if they get convicted, or you just put them on an island where they, where technically you didn't kill them, and there's food and stuff on there, like there's animals and shit, but they have to like hunt to survive or kill each other.
Yeah, there's got to be a way to identify them and then use them for something productive. Because
what can you do? Because you can't have them in society. I'm talking about like not a guy that's fucking 19 and bangs a 16-year-old. I'm talking about if the kid is under 10 years old and the guy's over 20.
You got to take them, put them on an island. Maybe we buy Greenland. We put them all on Greenland, right?
That's a great idea.
And then you got to utilize their skills. No kids, so you have to be over a certain age to go on Greenland. So that's it. And they can't leave. So it's very simple.
Right.
So then they become productive members. They probably build a great civilization, because one thing pedophiles are good at, it's planning.
Yes.
They're really good at planning.
Yeah.
Yeah, they plan stuff. They're really good at grooming and planning.
Right.
So they'll just create a great civilization, but they won't be able to leave, and you can go visit Greenland as long as you're over a certain age, so they won't be attracted to you.
Or do you think like that's why when pedophiles, convicted pedophiles go to jail, they 90% of the time just get killed in jail? Like that's the way of society ridding them.
That's another way to do it, but if you want to get them productive, we got to put them to work.
You got to have them do something.
Yeah, they're good at planning.
Right.
They're good at manipulation and planning. So where could we use them? If we take away the kids, what can we use them for?
Right.
Diplomacy?
Right.
Something like that.
Right.
Something. We got to use what they use for evil, we have to use it for our own Machiavellian gain as a country.
Right. So let's try to figure something out. Because, I mean, because I just want to kill them.
You just want to get rid of them.
Yeah.
We could do that too.
Yeah.
We could also do that.
Yeah.
We could kill them as well.
Well, and it's not because I think they're bad people, but I think in many ways.
No, they are bad people.
Well, no, they have it. They want to. They are because they want to bang kids.
Sick, yeah.
But I'm saying they just need a do-over. So let's get them back on the wheel of death, and maybe they'll pop out as a different person.
Yeah. Because why do you want to do over?
Because I think some of the decisions I've made are adding a lot of pressure to my life, and I kind of just want to do over.
Well, the thing is, why don't you just simplify it? Why don't you just simplify? Just stop looking around so much and just fucking focus on what you're doing, what you got.
Just live in Bedford.
Just move to fucking Armonk or Harrison or fucking Rye and just do it.
Harrison's actually kind of cute.
Yeah, Harrison's very cute. And listen, you'll be there a couple years, and then you'll be like, I feel antsy, and then the next thing you know, who the fuck knows?
Just keep the costs low.
Yeah, just keep your costs. You just want to keep the costs low.
I just want a house with a pool.
You're done with the anxiety and the stress.
I am done with the anxiety and stress. That's why I asked ChatGPT if I could just get a do-over. And I don't know but I thought it was going to tell me to go call suicide hotline, but it didn't. It actually told me to just breathe.
Yeah, just breathe. Do box breathing.
Yeah, well, it really did. I mean, when I asked ChatGPT if I could just have a do-over, it really said.
What would you do if you had a do-over? Would you not even do comedy? Would you do I
would still do
civil service. Or
maybe
what?
I wouldn't. Maybe I wouldn't do comedy. Honestly, I don't know. But I think. Can you mix electrolytes and creatine? Yeah. Can you? Oh yeah. All that was on creatine. Yeah, the bad workout. Yeah, I was just having a morning. Wait, where is it? Oh yeah, here we go. It told me that the possible causes could be languishing, which is a state characterized by feelings of stagnation and emptiness, but I don't feel stagnant or empty. Then it said it could be a lack of purpose. Experiencing a lack of meaning or direction can result in constant boredom or dissatisfaction. So maybe I do get bored easily, but that's on me. Not my life is fun. Or also said comparative feelings. Feeling behind in life compared to peers can lead to a sense of missing out. That's social media, right? So here's the steps to address it. Self-reflection. Take time to assess your current situation and identify specific areas where you feel unfilled or regretful. Set new goals. So establish realistic and achievable objectives. Seek support. Engage in conversation with friends, family, or mental health. Embrace change.
That would be funny if the next thing was just, or you could have your co-host walk you up the hill to Poughkeepsie and squeeze one off in the back of your bowling ball head.
Yeah. That's, well, I mean, yeah, it kind of says that because it says, remember, while it's impossible to restart life entirely, it is within your power to make meaningful changes that can lead to greater fulfillment and renewed sense of purpose. So that might mean you just fucking pulling one off in the back of my head and we're getting back on the wheel of death and we're getting a do-over.
What is the wheel of death? What is that?
The wheel of death is this new theory that I'm believing in, that we all die, and then we go back onto the wheel of death, and we just keep spinning, and then we get shot out into another time or another body, another meat vessel, and then we just get another chance.
So basically, the show Quantum Leap,
pretty much, and then we keep going back onto the wheel of death until we are able, through positive vibrations, not letting the superior race eat our negative thoughts, we get out and we're able to get through and break through and go into whatever the next level is. But until then, you're just stuck in the wheel of death where these people are eating negative thoughts. That's why they think that like Tibetan monks just sit there and meditate all day, because they have gotten, now it might be their 100th time on the wheel of death, and they are now just finally get to that enlightenment where they're like, this is the only way out, and they just have to sacrifice their life.
It's very Indian. That's very like karma. Karma, I think, is real. I felt it. Karma's fucking real.
It's real.
Karma just feels like the energy you put out, like it just comes back. So if you put out good energy comes back. If you put out bad energy, energy. It just seems, karma seems real to me.
Yeah.
I don't know about the past lives and stuff like that. But if it would be nice to come back as a salamander.
Right.
Just a salamander in South Florida.
Yeah.
On the wall of a hotel. Or motel.
Just chilling.
Minding my business.
Nobody really cares about you. Nobody wants to kill you. Nothing really wants to eat you.
No, you're just kind of, you're fast. You can get out of there quick.
You're just chilling.
You're cool being still.
Yeah.
They almost look like they're meditating. They don't move.
Yeah.
Salamanders are cool.
I kind of maybe a dolphin would be nice too.
Dolphin would be nice too.
Just kind of swim around in the water.
Yeah, that would be nice to come back as a dolphin. I'd like to come back as maybe a chipmunk too.
Yeah.
They're fat, but then they get eaten. How about a hawk, fly and soar?
Yeah, flying high.
Or maybe I just come back. It'd be nice to come back as just a black child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
Just be nice to just be a black
Or
child.
it'd be a Chinese baby. Chinese babies are the cutest babies.
Yeah. Some of them smoke.
Yeah. Some of them do smoke.
Yeah.
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 Because do we have Patreon names today, Jesse? So, of course, this is our favorite part of the show. You go to patreon.com/History Hyenas, and we read out the names of the newest members, and we encourage you guys to make a funny name because the winner will be our PPW Pseudo Penis of the Week. We've had some banging names lately, so it's just going to continue, and it's what it is.
And in conclusion, if you're going to take your kids to Disney World, just wear some very comfortable shoes and know that you are going to work.
Yeah, you're going to work. It is not a vacation.
It is not a vacation.
Thank you, cuz. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, we got a lot of names, cuz.
Let's hear what we got.
I mean, right? We just got a lot of names. Yeah. Okay, so it's what it is. All right, folks. Here are the newest members of the matriarchy. And Yannis is going to do this while he's eating overnight oats.
Let's go.
He ate some. We got from the local bakery some pistachio overnight oats, and they are really good. All right, so let's start it off. So we got Bobby Bellies. You know what's cute. You know what's cute. Welcome to the show. Then we got Kim Jong Fumes makes Xi Zhen Pyong.
Very good. Drexler.
Like
that's
that.
very good.
Then we got Power Stroking Chancellor Schickgluber Schnitzel. Okay.
Okay. It's a mouthful.
Yanni One-Eyed Polyps Yannis Pappas. Okay.
Okay.
Penny Mustard Stains. Chrissy's German Jew Gun. I mean glue gun.
Funny.
Okay. Dr. Jan. Was Kendrick Lamar. Now I'm Kendrick Fumar after Fura Schultz made sweet love to me.
That's really good.
Yeah.
It's borderline.
Borderline Drexler.
Yeah, Drexler.
But
very
good.
good. Very good.
Father Bill's Holy Spicoli Leaks Guacamole Aioli. Okay. Thank you, Father Bill. Father Bill's Clipped Polyps for the Table.
Drexler. For the funny factor.
Not a Yami, but I am chosen to take all of Yanni long days.
Okay.
Slay Zhang Xian. Name is Callie the Bully. I came in my own beard.
He shot far.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Boo Radley. Honky with a dump truck looking for a nut bust.
Drexler.
Hitler on my dickler. Wearing lingerie and sending pics to Joe DeRosa. Drexler. Calawan, Ben Biggers, Andrew Wild Harbor, J.D. Vance, he'll see your couch in a different way. Then we got, was he? You can't, it's a security.
You walked in away.
Yeah, I can't say that. We don't condone that kind of stuff. I mean, it's bad. Bean Machine, Seed in the Aryan Nation, Yamin, Ladder 14.
Okay.
Anthony going to turn ISIS into was Hernandez.
Is
It's a was.
Yeah,
it's actually pretty
very creative. Let's throw him on the list.
Let's throw him on the list. We got our first guy on the list.
Very creative.
Hayden Pizzolatto, Sauce Monkey, Race Bader Ginsburg.
Wow. List.
Yeah. Race Bader Ginsburg. Yep, that's a good one. Harry Cunt Dick Jr. Okay. Okay, so then we got Drew the Berlin. Okay, walked into one. Can't do that one. Good one though. Then we got Long Island Pizza Girl. Yanni P and Chrissy D got my bank account flagged, and my wife found the OnlyFans bad. That's what it is.
Sorry about that, cuz.
I'm not gay, but I'm going to come in you in a different way. Your beehole. Okay, thank you. Seamus Heaney. Yanni Pumps and Amp. Chrissy Dumps. Louis Cheese. Andrew Dice Cunanan, a.k.a. Perk Franklin. Casey Anthony's Daycare, a.k.a. Lorena Bobbitt's Precision Circumcision. Okay.
You should have went with one or the other.
But all right, you want to throw it all out there, but good.
Good, though.
Presenting Yanni Construction Boots, loves glue gun toots, and Chrissy Closet shoots glue like a faucet. Rekindling with my wife after Donnie T sends my gumad back to the DR.
Put him on the list.
Yeah.
Put him on the list, yeah.
It's what it is.
Called contender.
Yeah, that's a contender, and it's just funny. It's probably true.
Yeah.
Uber me to Fontana, including tip, no problem, steel pipe. JMB Painting Company, screwed in.
Screwed him.
Okay. And then we got Father Billiards Pool, cue straight to the crack. Okay, fun. Get Chrissy D on the horn. Father Bill creamed my corn. A lot of Father Bills.
Father Bills just keep coming.
Father Bill's prolapse fart box. I mean, yeah. Pie Fieri. Jared the Jew Clamor Jammer. Okay. Lick a lot of puss the dinosaur.
The Jew Clamor Jammer is just basically saying he bangs a lot of Jew broads.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a chicken finger.
Okay. And then we got Lick a lot of puss the dinosaur. Okay, cute. Yeah, lick a
Lick
lot
a
of
lot
puss.
of puss?
Yeah.
Good one.
Good one.
Drexler. Good one.
Then we got Ben the Dick Cumber Snatch. Okay. Bender Dick Cumber. Right. Okay. Right.
Oh, another good one. Creative Drexler.
Then we got Young Eunuch, Hurts to Piss the Mixtape, drops Jan 6th.
It's just funny.
It's just funny. Glue Gun Silencer. Then we got Big Mike has James Gandolfumies, and that's what we call a TBG. Okay. Thank you. Tim Dillon gluing his jelly rolls together to make a six-pack. Okay, walked into one. Yeah.
I mean, that is so funny. But
Yeah,
walked
into one's a friend. Then we got Squirt Reynolds.
Squirt Reynolds?
Yeah, it's funny. Chicken finger, right?
Chicken finger, yeah.
Squirt Reynolds is funny.
Yeah. I mean, that other one was funny, but I walked into one.
I walked into one. Then we got Harry, make no mistake, I got warts on my hog, Potter. Okay.
Very funny. They're really funny, this one.
Here we got the Salsa Monkey Award, Ernie Sanchez.
How you doing? How you doing, Coach?
How
you doing, Caballero?
Caballero. Dreamt about you FFs and woke up with a drippy glue gun in my pillow and my ass. What do you think?
I would put it on the list for the funny.
Why
factor.
not?
Yeah, for the funny. I mean, a pillow in the ass is hilarious.
Yeah. Then we got Bug Chasing with Chrissy and D Wade's $3 bill son. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Funny.
Smoke Squirrel. Selenis. Then we got Squeezed Off a Homeless Guy for pics of AOC's fried butterfly. Okay.
Okay.
A little twink on SNL stole Yanni's bit, and that's it. Okay.
Walked into one.
Then we got Aunt Tuddy's Boner Garage, Bird Consulting, Beans LaFleur. Then we got Jose Fumendez. My kids are for the table. Oh, I guess saying is about the Menendez dad.
Say it again.
Jose Fumendez. My kids are for the table because he used to bang his kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drexler.
Nice. Odd Chase. Then we got Cuz hook up battery cables to my nips and shock me until my skeleton shows.
You were fucking so creative and twisted. Our fans got leaky roofs.
They got leaky roofs. What do we think?
Drexler.
Okay. Then we got Derek Michaels, Kyle G, and then here we got our Spy Monkey Award, Ching Chong Wing Wong.
Spy Monkey is crazy.
Crazy, sorry. Yeah. Then we got Timmy D's Weak in the Knees for JRE and Jamie's Peace. Okay. RFK sounds like Father Bill whispering tzatziki recipes through a glue gun.
I can't get over the tape the rolls together.
That is wild. Well, we walked into one. It's a friend. Can't do it.
It's a friend. Can't do it.
Chrissy's Queer Eye for the pool guy made Tampa Tony cry. Then we got the guy from Houston.
There he is.
Dennis Rodstein and the Chicago $3 bills. Julia Bloomy Cryface. Sierra Hallouni. Colleen Jr. is my daughter getting baptized in Smithtown water. Bruce, not the one with the screw loose Willis. Okay. Then we got, make no mistake, my beans are bigger than my Frank.
Funny. Drexler.
Okay. AA. Screw more Lucy than Chrissy's trans pussy. Okay. Christian Bucci, sorry. Smithtown water is turning the hyenas into the Menendez sisters, and if the water is turning the frogs gay. Okay. I wrote Helter Skelter for Chrissy's balls by shooting Elmer's on the wall. Chrissy DDDDD, my PPP ladder 14. Sports fan 117. Make no mistake, don't get it twisted. I gave it a shake and then I missed it. Yas. Foleyville's comptroller. Okay, screwed in. Clyde the Glide, Father Bill to my History Hymenia. Okay. Travis S. Kanoski. Bill and Hill's last kill is a squeak squasher, Timmy Dill. Okay. Fuhrer nostril hair tits, suck my dick, babe, truth bait, or Hinderberg. Okay.
Okay.
Justin, it's not that long, but sure is skinny Hopper. Okay. Yannis Pappas plus Chris Distuff in the hole. Kyle, Chrissy's future top. Okay. Chrissy makes Yannis Poppy's glue gun sneeze cutely. Ladder 14.
Sneeze cutely.
Cutely is funny. Ladder 14's freshly baked Queef Wellington.
Queef Wellington is funny.
Funny.
Yeah, chicken finger.
Tic Tac Yanni, show me your toes. My glue gun's backed up. Okay. Tucked back in Greenwich, a.k.a. enemy territory. Matthew Molina. Dr. Phil gave Chrissy a blue pill and drill till his glue gun spilled for Father Bill. Certified toot with 2 kids under 2. SLOKS. All head, no shaft.
Chicken finger.
Tommy Pastrami. Chrissy sniffed AOC seat and called her mommy. Rock hard from a blue chew. I have to think of my wife's sister to glue gun. Here we go. Wait. Rock hard from a blue chew. I have to think of my wife's sister to glue. My dad's a juju, but my mom is not. Few.
Way song she ain't.
Contender.
Yeah. It's a nice rhyme scheme.
Yeah.
Diddy's cellmate Chuck. Funny. Johnny's chicken thighs. I'm a one-ply guy. Obese piece from the southeast of Houston. We'll take Father Bill and shoot in his poop chute for Rome. Obama's white mama. Just a straight to the back Leroy. Arnold Schwarzenegger Leroy.
Chicken finger.
No, okay, well, can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't do that. And that is not true.
That is not true. Walked into one.
Okay. Yep. Sorry about that. Skeevy Richie G banging out Veneti, ladder 14. Okay.
Kind of walked into one.
Yep. Chrissy Reeves, Curly G Glue Do. True Blue Gay Ridge Boy, Bukaki fan 6969. Hey, you're right into the wait, what? Wait.
You get it?
AKA you ran right into this one, Chrissy. Oh shit.
Ladder 14.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, cannot do that at all. Yeah.
Way song she ain't.
Yeah.
Tricked you, cuz.
Yeah, and unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the kid said you ran right into one.
Yeah, he knew.
Yeah. So, yeah, all right. So that was a good one, but we can't do it. But it's creative.
Yeah, it's creative, but you can't. It's so funny. Oh, God.
Yeah. Okay.
You knew he was going to get you.
Yeah. Then we got Aaron CTE, but not in the gay way, Hernandez. Okay, that's just that's coming off a bad one.
Yeah.
Got the bean peen, JK, it's a micro tennis. Big Mike at the Diddy party. Your cuz, that's Franks and Beans in the Big Red Machine 14. Vertical mustache. Okay, can't do that. Walked into one. Can't do that at all. Funny. Yeah.
Can't do it. Security.
Nancy Pelosi soft, sweet beanbags, 88. Okay.
Very funny.
Nose Fumatu. Big Mike's piece. Ryan Murphy. Still trapped out from pushing down the gay, but can't wait to see one of Yanni's eyes win the battle for that real estate. Okay?
Okay.
Latina Squeak will cut off your piece if you come at me in a different way.
Uh-huh.
Ave Fumaria. Mokaz. Way Sean Kingston. Chrissy is funny. Okay. Thank you. Lyle Menendez, stuck in my Endez.
Okay.
Colonel Cooties reporting for booty.
Okay.
Maximilian Junkert. Tampa Tony's expired United Healthcare insurance card. Okay.
Okay. That's really funny.
Yeah.
But you can't walk in. What's a walk into one?
Yeah, I mean.
Tampa Tony's on limits, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Drexler then.
Yeah, it's fine. BBL, Desi, Dick Down, and Cleaned Out. Sarah Helslog, Dylan Cunningham, Sugar Daddy with the candy nuts coming for Chrissy's butt. Gigi Pignoing, Chris Kringle's Sack Jingler. Pooh Daddy, Nick the Potato Shit and Mick.
Chicken finger.
Sean Nell, Eyes Glued Shut. Throbbing Williams. Napoleon, the poop slurper, usurper, boner fart.
Drexler just for the funny factor.
Hannah. Eugene, make no mistake, my name is White, but my piece is Leroy Clark. Fartin Van Buren.
Okay. Fartin Van Buren.
You like that one?
I like
Martin
that.
Van Buren?
Chicken finger.
Chicken finger. Okay, Fartin Van Buren. Okay.
Fartin Van Buren.
All right, couple more. So then we got okay, we got that one. Oh, this is a repeat of the wait, hold on. Napoleon. Oh, here we go. Officer Nicky stopping Friskies Leroy on street to touch their piece. Giuliani, come back, please. I love BBCs.
Drexler.
Okay. Johnny Little Poppy Ortiz. Zaki Pindras. The Big Ding from Sing Sing. Then we got Chase Mitchell, Jay Higgs. Gigi pinged my nuts off. Now I'm all Wei Shan Xian for the table. Okay. Tom Segura's nannies denied United Healthcare claim. Okay. I don't know what that means.
It's funny, though.
Yeah. All right. Munge Muncher. He-Man Hyman Hyena. History Hyenas ear bitch. It's what it is. Cuzzy Yannis lives in the spank bank. FF Cutie with a pair of SS booties. Stevie Woot, a cute toot sent to shoot Vladdy Poot. A cuzzy wuzzy fucking muzzies.
A cuzzy wuzzy fucking muzzies.
Okay.
Chicken finger.
Big Mike's favorite game is tic-tuck-toe. Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put that on the list.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put that on the list.
All right, we got it.
Tic-tuck-toe.
It's funny.
Yeah.
So then we got she had armpit hair, so the fumes were maxed out.
List.
Yeah, okay,
funny.
There we go. List. Eric Leroy, I rub my squeak glue stick on a tranny's leg, Adams. Okay.
Funny.
Lucado, then we got be gentle with my belly button. It's sensitive. I'm going to come. Okay.
Okay.
All right. New H-1B.
Wei Song Xian.
What's an H-1B?
The visa.
Oh, shit.
Foreign workers.
Yeah.
It walked into one, but it's funny.
It's funny, so what are we going to do?
We're gonna Drexler it because it's a walked into one.
Okay. Paulo Ripper. Then we got Yanni Pop makes my pee-pee happy. Anthony Delgado. Then we got Mahatma Gandhi's Punani Creamy We Army. Okay. Ladder 14. A joke. Okay, so
Ladder 14.
yeah.
So
security.
I don't know what's
contact the authorities.
Contact the authorities.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah,
sorry
we
to go through that.
apologize. We don't know those guys.
Baby Batter 14, aka Yanni's hummus cannon.
Wait, say that again?
Baby Batter 14, a.k.a. Yanni's hummus cannon.
If he just left it Yanni's hummus cannon?
Might actually made the list.
I'm going to give him a Drexler anyway because Yanni's hummus cannon. Calling him, well, if I was Middle East, first of all, the guy he stumbled around it, but if he was just a Middle Eastern guy and he said, somehow my hummus cannon to call his penis, that's great. A hummus cannon for an Arab guy's dick is great.
It's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a 10.
Chrissy's Puerto Rican puffy jacket, Evan Kalachi, Luigi Adolfini, menthol fumes from a Namini.
Okay. Menthol fumes from a Namini.
He called himself a Namini.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on the list.
Okay.
Because menthol fumes from a Namini is a black guy smoking a Newport.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah,
it's
I
funny.
like it. It's funny.
Sydney Barney, Larry's private pilot, Chrissy Kevorkian. Why are you doing step ladder 14? Okay. Know what that means. Christian Berry, Christian Mercado, Yanni P and Chrissy D make me sleepy on JRE.
Okay.
Pope, Boys for the Table the Second, Electric Boogaloo. Okay. One more. Suzuki Queen, Yanni Flick My Bean, Chrissy is gay, and it's okay. Ladder 14. Good
rhymes.
Squint when you say this. China is asshole.
Wei Song Xian.
I like that it came with directions.
Yeah.
Get him strong Drexler for that.
Strong Drexler.
Yeah.
Yanni firing shots like Clarice Starling at the Chinese until they are on their knees. Ladder 14.
Okay.
Jesse Mercado, Ben Greenfield, Matthew Mandrigan, Nikolic blew up my foreskin like a balloon, so I'm married. It's blew up my foreskin like a balloon, so I'm married. It's what it is. Okay.
Okay.
Abu Bakar Big I'm not a daddy because Trump made dogs eat me. Okay. Brian Yaus, Wei Sean Sheehan's canceled baloney pony rides. Hank Handjobs for scratch-off tickets Tucker. Nancy Pelosi's mature naturals. Boyfriend Michael Penix. Alexander the Great eating grapes out of grapes. Okay.
Eating grapes out of grapes.
I don't know. I
Is
don't
there
get
some
it.
we're missing
Did
there?
we say grapes? Did we say grapes were...
grapes out of grapes?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Tampa Tony's jockstrap on ice. Okay. Need time on the name, cuz. Brian Powell. Cuckles. Joshua Copeland. Potato Monkey Face. Leroy Gluegun. Okay.
Okay.
Kumail Nan. Wei Sean Sheehan. Del Diablo. Chicken Finger Pinga. Eli the White Women Make Me Sticky Brigante. Okay, walked into one. Yep, walked into one. Cannot do that. Yeah. Trans fleshlights for Kamala Harris. Tony Hinchcliffe. Yeah. Tony Hinchcliffe's personal vest shopper.
Very funny.
Yeah. BlackRock Rick. Holy Annie O'Farity. And I think that's
good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. That's good for now. Okay, so let's go to
lots of funny ones.
Yeah,
that just weren't. They were funny, but like no showstoppers except for those few.
But this is good. This is why we do this.
Yeah,
okay.
Every list has its own personality.
It's what it is. Yeah. Okay. So dreamt about you FFs and woke up with a drippy glue gun and now my pillow's in my ass.
Still in the game.
Okay, still in the game. So they're still on the list.
Yeah.
Then we got Anthony going to turn ISIS into was Hernandez.
That's you could Drexler that one.
Drexler
that
good
one. Any other day.
Race Bader Ginsburg.
Still in the game.
Still in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so Race Bader's still there.
Yeah.
Rekindling with my wife after Donnie T sends my Gumar back to the DR.
Contender.
Still in the game.
Yeah,
Contender.
still in the game.
Okay. Okay, so we got these. All right. So now we got Rock Hard from Blue Chew. I have to think of my wife's sister to Glue Goo. My dad's a Juju, but my mom is not Few Few.
So good. So good. I'm going to Drexler it though now.
Keep it in the game. All right.
In the game.
So we got that in the game.
Yeah.
And then we got Big Mike's favorite game is Tic-Tac-Toe.
Another good one. We're going to have to Drexler it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have to Drexler it because we had a better Big Mike joke, but it's still great.
Still great. Then
Any other day.
Then she had armpit hair, so the fumes were maxed out.
Maxed out fumes is hilarious, but we're going to Drexler it.
But thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Then we got Luigi Adolfini, menthol fumes from a Namini.
One more time?
Luigi Adolfini, menthol fumes from a Namini.
It's funny. We're going to Drexler it.
All
but
right.
menthol fumes from a Namini is very funny.
All right, so here are the contenders. Okay.
Oh, this is tough.
So here are the contenders. So we got, you know what I'll do? You know what we'll do from now? Let me read them all out. There's 4 of them. I'll read them out, and then we make a decision.
Yeah.
So we got Rock Hard from a Blue Chew. I have to think of my wife's sister to Glue Glue. My dad's a Juju, but my mom is not Few Few. Then we got Race Bader Ginsburg. Then we got Rekindling with my wife after Donnie T sends my Gumar back to the DR. And then we got Dreamt About You FFs and woke up with a drippy glue gun and my pillow is now in my ass.
Okay, so we can Drexler that one.
Pillow in the ass, okay, is great.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Okay.
Any other day. I think we can Drexler,
Race Bader
Ginsburg. Any other day, you're going on the list.
So to you, it is between Rekindling with my wife after Donnie T sends my Gumar back to the DR, or Rock Hard from a Blue Chew. I have to think of my wife's sister to Glue Glue. My dad's a Juju, but my mom is not Few Few.
I'm gonna do something that's never been done.
What?
I'm gonna do something that's never been done.
Tell me.
Tony, put them both. We got 2 winners today.
Wow.
How do you choose between those 2? Jesse agrees. I'm making the right move. Okay. They're both so funny that you can't pick one over the other. It can't be done.
So, Tony, if you're listening, we're going to have to put on the list. The winners is a 2-way tie this time for the PPW of our patreon.com/History Hyenas fans. Rekindling with my wife after Donnie T sends my Gumar back to the DR. And Rock Hard from Blue Chew. I have to think of my wife's sister to Glue Glue. My dad's a Juju, but my mom is not. Phew.
Yeah, because they're both sort of in the same vein, too. Like,
right.
It may never happen again on this show, but there's 2 winners.
But that's it, folks.
Sometimes it happens.
Well, we love you. Thank you for listening. Tell your friends. History Hyenas is back.com for all the info, our show dates. We got everything else up there. And patreon.com/History Hyenas. Live show, Gotham Comedy Club, February 26th. Tickets are probably on sale now. If they're not, get them as soon as they go on sale because the first one sold out in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to get them.
And see me this weekend in Tempe and then Chicago and then Philly this month. History Hyenas is back.com for tickets.
For Tiki Wikis, that's it. Oh, and yes, I forgot. If this episode's out Thursday, right? Folks, this episode's out Thursday. The tickets are announced. I am doing Madison Square Garden, September 11th, 2025. The presale code is happening right now. The code is Chrissy. If there might not even be a presale code by the time you hear this, but Madison Square Garden, the arena, I need you to come there and tell all your friends. ChrisDComedy.com, HistoryHyenas.com. Obviously this is the biggest show I've ever done, so just buy the tickets now. And the arena.
And it's CHRISSY.
CHRISSY is the pre-sale code happening right now. Madison Square Garden. It's been my only real dream to ever do that. It's the only, I only started comedy to do that or to make a sitcom about my father. And that's why I started. And then I started podcasting and do pods with my best friend again, Yannis Pappas.
Get those tickets.
Go to Madison Square Garden, September 11th, 2025. There's some news that President Trump might be there.
Yeah.